2020, we bought our first registered cow. And my dad said to me then, son, it's just like marriage. The woman's either gonna make you or break you. It's the exact same way in the cattle business. You better be a mile deep and an inch wide. You better find the very, very best genetics you can find and invest heavily in that and build your cow herd off that female. So we started going out and doing that. We went around and looked for the very best donors we could. We got into this and I so love the cows, I just didn't want to sell any of them. But we probably have capacity to run about 500 head. And we're now pushing 1,200 head. And my wife said, we're gonna have to sell some. So this July 24th, we're gonna have our first female sale. We've picked what we think is gonna be the best of the best. We drew a line in the sand, said any 2 or 3 year old that has a heifer calf we're gonna sell, and then we took the very, very best bred heifers we could, and we're selling them. There's gonna be some in there, they're gonna be unbelievable donor candidates. There's gonna be cows in there, they're gonna go on to make great herd bulls. There's also gonna be some people that's gonna come and buy one that may be a sleeper that sneaks out the back door that they're gonna build a herd off of. So if you come here, you should be looking at a long-term investment of, if we buy this and we duplicate it 100 times, are we gonna be happy 10 years from now? And that's what we're thinking about. I want something that we look back and say, that line, that pedigree is special. One of the things that makes it really exciting about having our first sale is we're gonna offer some stuff that's never been offered before. We're gonna have embryos out of the dam of Keneally Craftsman. That's never been offered anywhere before. We're gonna have embryos out of the dam of Prolific. We're gonna have calves out of a great 38-39 cow. It's fun to come here and have the opportunity to buy something that's never been sold before. And I think it's gonna be exciting to see what people come and latch onto and love and take home. And I can't wait to hear what their success stories are. This is gonna be something special. It's gonna be a family event. One thing about the ranching is we want the atmosphere here at the ranch and at the sale to be all about family. So we're gonna have some super neat stuff for the kids. We're gonna have bounce houses and some entertainment. We want this to be one of those deals that the whole family wants to come. My goal would be next year when the wife and kids go, can we go back to Wyoming to the New Frontier sale? Beyond that, I know the cattle are gonna perform. They're gonna be great. True success to me is watching the people do something great with the cattle they bought here. When we had to leave the ranch after graduation and I went to work for the railroad, and not long after that, my wife and I started a little window company. And our very first home show, my dad said this, remember this, son, people can buy windows anywhere, but it's the service that keeps them coming back. Well, you fast forward 20 years and we started into the seed stock business, and my dad said this, remember this, son, people can buy cattle anywhere. The reason they keep coming back is customer service. Learning about your operation and building a long-term relationship. You know, you can buy cattle anywhere, but having a true friend or a true partner is something special. And that's what we're gonna be for the long term.